In this tutorial, I'll show you how to use the dispersion effect in Canva. We'll go step by step so you can create that broken, smoky, or splattered look on your photos or text, all inside Canva. Follow along on your own design so you can practice as you watch. First, let's prepare your main image or text. Open Canva and create a new design in any size you want. From here, add your main subject. This can be a photo of a person, an object, or even a bold piece of text. If it's a photo, go to the Uploads tab, bring in your image, and drag it onto the page. If it's text, click Text, add a heading, and type out your word or phrase. Make the subject large and centered so you have plenty of room around it for the dispersion effect later. Now, if you're using a photo, you want to remove the background so your subject is clean and isolated. Select the photo, then go up to Edit Photo and choose Background Remover. This is a Canva Pro feature, so if you don't have Pro, you can still do this manually. Use the Erase tool inside Edit Photo, zoom in close, and carefully erase the background around your subject. Take your time around the edges so it looks smooth. When you're happy with it, position your subject where you want the effect to start, usually off to one side so there's space for the dispersion to flow outward. Next, we need some dispersion elements. These are the shapes that will look like pieces breaking off, smoke drifting out, or dust flying away from your subject. Go to the Elements tab on the left. In the search bar, type in words like splatter, smoke, dust, paint splash, or feather. These keywords usually bring up great shapes and textures for this effect. Scroll through and pick a few that match the style you want. For a dusty look, use small particles or grainy textures. For a dramatic broken glass style, use sharp splatters or shards. As you pick graphics, look for ones where you can change the colors. A good trick is to start with white or black elements. Click on an element and see if the color box appears in the top toolbar. If it does, that means you can easily adjust it. Choose a few different splatters or smoke shapes so you can layer them and make the dispersion look more natural. Now we'll move into the core process, layering and blending. First, duplicate your main image or text. Click on your subject and use the duplicate button or press Ctrl or Command+D. You can keep this duplicate on the same page or copy it onto a new page, depending on how you like to work. Having a backup version is helpful in case you want to go back. With your subject ready, start adding the elements around the edges where you want the dispersion to happen. Drag your splatter, smoke, feather, or dust graphics so they appear like they're breaking away from your subject. Rotate and resize them so they follow the direction of the effect. For example, if the right side of a person is dispersing, stack more elements on the right, moving outward and getting smaller as they go. Next, match the colors so everything feels cohesive. Select each graphic and in the color picker, choose colors from your subject or your background. You can use the photo colors that Canva suggests or use the eyedropper tool if it's available. This step helps the dispersion blend naturally instead of looking pasted on. For a more advanced and smooth result, you can use the Blend app. First, download your current design with the dispersion elements as a PNG file with a transparent background. Make sure only the subject and dispersion shapes are visible, then go to Share, Download, select PNG, and turn on Transparent Background if needed. Download that file. Upload this new PNG back into Canva. Now create a new page. Place the original clean subject image as the bottom layer. Then place the PNG with the dispersion as the top layer. From here, go to Apps and search for Blend. Open the Blend app and choose your top dispersion layer and the original bottom layer. In Blend, use the screen mode. This will give you a seamless, smoky, and soft dispersion look, merging the elements with your subject more naturally. If you prefer a simpler workflow, you can build the dispersion manually without using Blend. Duplicate your subject again and slightly reduce its transparency so it feels like it's fading into the dispersion. Move this faded copy slightly in the direction of the effect. Then keep layering your smoke, dust, or splatter shapes over and around this faded edge. You can also use the Warp Brush app to push and drag parts of the image outward. Open the app, select the area near the edge of your subject, and gently drag pieces outward so it looks like the subject is stretching and breaking apart into your elements. Combine this with your graphics and transparency adjustments until the effect feels smooth. Once you're happy, adjust the overall composition, tweak colors one more time, and you're done. That's how to use the dispersion effect in Canva.